Hello guys, this is Pap from Pap back at it again, and today I'm gonna show you the deck list that I used to reach King of Games for this month of June. And actually let me start showing you that actually I reached COG. As you can see right here, we have King of Games, and this is already the deck list, but we're gonna see it more in depth. So I used, as you may have seen from the thumbnail, of course, Xiange and Xiangesheng, so that's pretty nice. And it really is one of the best deck. Actually, it was the top deck performer in the KC Cup, so that is really nice. And I had my version because I missed some of the cards that are included in the deck list from the top 1 KC Cup. Actually, if I'm correct, it should be right here. Let's see in a moment. There you go. This is the number 1 deck list from the KC Green tournament. I missed some of the cards. I missed the second Donkey and the Noble Dragon Magician, but I can assure you that even with the cards that I have, it was so much powerful. So before jumping right into it, guys, just a quick reminder: if you enjoy the content, please leave a like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. It really helps me a lot. Let's jump right into it. So I'm here with, of course, yugioh and yugioh, Xiange and Xiangesheng. Really quickly, for all who do not remember what it does, basically you can just put one of your odd dice card from your hand to your extra deck. It could be the Pendulum Dragon itself or the Minotaurs that I'm playing right now, and you can play from your deck or your hands one Xiange Magician and one Xiangesheng Magician from your deck to your Pendulum Zone. But keep in mind that actually the effect of the Magician, of the Xiangesheng Magician, is negated. The one that says that while you control more cards than your opponent does, this card's Pendulum Skills becomes 4. This effect is negated, so that's what makes these cards good. And so this is the deck list, as you can see right here. I'm not playing second Donkey, and I didn't miss him. I mean like it adds a couple of cards to your hands, but it actually, because it is not a dark monster, it actually negates your access to a card like Duel Nightmare. That most of the times is the cards that makes you win the duel, because if you go first and you go with your Nightmare, you can just flip down any monster your opponent special summon. You can do it up to twice per turn. This effect does not target, and it happens on summon, so your opponent has no time to respond. So that is really nice. Then, as you can see right there, the strength of this deck is the extra. So we have access to so many times, to so many stuff. So I mean, we have a Doom Rider for first turn. We have a Doom Rider that can pop a face-up card your opponent controls. Keep in mind that this is not this does not have to be a monster. It could be a face-up spell card, and I like this to be actually accurate about this, because against Triple D you can just stop a Dark Contract with the Gate, so that is really good. Then we have the Duel Nightmare first turn play. We have an Abyss Thriller against Burning Abyss or Blue Eyes, for example. And what makes this deck even stronger is that once that you use the effect, for example, of the Nightmare, and you detach all these materials, it is not a dead card, because you can just use the effect of the Magician, make it like the Xyz monster has a level, and then you can use it for another Xyz summon. So not only to go for your Odd Eyes Rebellion Dragon that has the amazing effect to actually finish your opponent, but actually to recycle cards. So you have your Doom Rider, you use the effect, you detach both the materials. It is not a dead card. You can just use the effect of the Xiange Magician. Actually, it is the Xiange Magician. There you go. You use the effect, you make it as it has a level, and then you can use it for another Xyz summon, like to go for a Big Eye, for example. And then here comes Big Eye. It is such a cool card. It is the best way to deal with everything, because you do not send that monster your opponent controls to the graveyard. You do not banish it. You do not destroy by battle. You just take control of it. So, and one of the combo that I like to make is just to use the effect of Big Eye, steal my opponent's monster, and then use the effect of Xiange Magician to make the Big Guy has a level, and then use him to go to another XC summon, so that I actually do not waste its attack, because when you use the effect, this card cannot attack, but if you use it for another XC summon, the monster you summon can attack, so that's pretty nice. For the deck list instead, as you can see right there, is really easy. We just play 8 Odd Eyes monster, 3 Pendulum Dragon, 2 Mind Terrors, and then the 3 Spiral Flame Strike that can count as a searcher. So these can be the one that you can use for the skill. Then we have the Pendulum Dragon that can be nice not only for the level 7, of course, that helps you go through your XC stuff, but also because if it is on the field and your opponent destroy an Odd Eyes monster, you get its effect to summon an Odd Eyes monster from your deck. Then we have the Searcher, 2 level up reward, the 1 Xiange, just 1 is enough, and then the Minotaurus, that's really nice for your level, for your Xyz for XC summon. And then we have Triple Typhoon just to get rid of back rows, and then the best limited 2 enemy controller, because we can summon so many monsters, and then just a Treacherous. I even thought about playing 2 enemy controllers, but it's up to you, to be honest. You can both decisions are good. So guys, that was all for the explanation. Don't miss the replays because they're just so cool. There are some amazing replays where I show you actually all the combos to go first and second. That's really nice, and we can jump right into the replays. Here we go, my boys. First replay. This was my 5th win in a row. Let's see what we have. We have a Bakura, actually nice to see it. And let's see what he's playing. I can't remember right now. Let's see, he's got Necroz, another very good rogue deck, to be honest. It is pretty good. It's got the Bryonic to have the Shoot It, and then a set card. We have the skill because we have the Minotaurus. So the Pendulum skills comes from the deck, and then Pendulum Summon into 2 level 7 and the level 4. I decided not to go for an XC summon because actually, you know, even if I go with Doom Rider and he summons the the Trishula, I can't do nothing. So I just went for that. He's got the Cyclone in the end phase that actually was not a good card to see against. He got rid of my Treacherous, and then he's got the Manager to begin with this turn. He's got the Necroz Cycle added to his hand, and then the Necroz Cycle to summon with the Shoot effect that can be counted as the whole tribute with the Necroz of Decisive Armor. Actually, strange choice, to be honest. Then he had the Trishula with the effective Shoot It, but now with the Decisive Armor, he can just pop one of my dragon, and that's actually fine, because now we can just summon our Crowbar Jogger, have the Pendulum Dragon, go with the first XC summon with the Dark Rebellion XC's Dragon. One is really fine. We can use the effect to suck up the attack, but it's got the Trishula's effect to negate the effect of Xyz Dragon. That's exactly what we wanted, because now we can just Pendulum Summon to summon the dragon back on the field. Then Doom Rider, as you can see right there, to use the effect, pop that, make the Rebellion gain the attack, and this was, guys, just one of the way to finish my opponent. I could go with Big Eye and steal the Decisive Armor, but this was just the more funny way. There you go. Second duel, my boys, against we have Yubel. So let's see what he's got. He's got Power of the Dark. So it's us to begin, and we just went with the Scrobot Jogger to have a Pendulum Dragon, but we already have the Minotaurus for the skill, so we're chilling. There you go, the Pendulum skills that comes from the deck, and then Pendulum Summon into a level 7 and the other level 4, because we want to have a Nightmare to begin with. We do not know what he's playing, so we just want to be sure to flip everything. His special summon, flip down, he's got Painful Decision, so Metal Foes, and these actually turned out to be the best choice ever. So now every fusion he summons, I can just flip that down and I'm chilling. He's got the Fall Flames effect to pop the field spell that you had the fusion to his field, so now you can use it. There you go, first fusion summon into the Oracle that has a nice effect to pop cards on the field, but I can just flip it down, so we're chilling. Then he's got the fusion to come back to his deck and draw a card. Then he's got the Pendulum Summon into the level 4 and the level 2. He's got the effect once again to have the metal fusion, the metal force fusion again, so you can use it back again with the Mithrilium. So as soon as you summon him, of course, again, it's got the effect of Oracle to pop the skill, but I've got the Treacherous Trapple to pop both the monsters so that I'm chilling. But I could have, of course, flipped that down. It's got the effect of the Mithrilium to summon the the Wolf Flame back on the field, but I could just flip that down so that I'm chilling. At this point, I can just go with the other Pendulum skill because it is hate, as you can see right there. I can just go with my Pendulum summon, and I went with the effect of Tsenke Magician to make the level for the Heavy Swoop Nightmare has it as a level. Boom, I can just go for Malevolent Scene, get rid of the monster with the effect of Malevolent Scene, and it just scooped. So that's how you recycle the Xyz monster that has no more materials to detach. That's how you do it. There you go. Here we go, my boys. This was the third duel. Let's see what we got set as. I'm expecting Burning Abyss. This was such a good duel, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I've got the Spider Flame Strike to add another level 7 so that I have a level 4 just as a perfection, actually for as a monster to tribute with my enemy controller, and then I've got the double level 7 on the field to go with the Doom Rider first turn. That's the best I can get to because I do not have the double level 4 to go into an Xyz rank 4. He's got the Deter Guide from the Underworld to begin with, to summon the Seer from his stack, and then I just went for the Tomb Rider's effect to pop the Seer right now, because right now if he gets sent to the graveyard he has nothing to summon, so that's why I choose that moment. So he's got nothing else luckily for me, and you know why? Because even if he summons his Burning Abyss monsters, they will just be destroyed because there's a Deter Guide. The monster is not a Burning Abyss, so that was the best move I could ever made. So I've got the Joker. I was lucky to get another card in my hand, and then Abyss Driller just to stop his monsters. And there you go. I've got the Pendulum Summon right now to go into the Dice Pendulum Dragon. At this point I can just attack, and here comes the mistake. I don't know why I did that. I just went for the Abyss Driller's effect. That was a mistake because, I mean, even if he's got Kydroid, I could have used that after he discarded. So that was a mistake. I actually wasted one of his materials, and then I went for the Dice Rebellion Dragon, as you can see right there. So I could attack 3 times, as you can see, but he's got the White Princess. So keep in mind that with the Abyss Driller you cannot stop White Princess. So I just went for the attack that I could have. So I was really unlucky because he just has 300 life points left. I've got Abyss Tulip to begin with in his draw phase, so that even if he goes with some summons, he cannot use its effect. He's got the Rhino, so he can go into Dante, and of course Dante into Beatrice. So no effect, as you can see right there, luckily for me, because of course of Abyss Driller. Then enemy controller to steal the Beatrice, and at this point he uses the effect of Beatrice to summon some more defense. So he's got a Seer's effect to summon a monster from his graveyard, of course a Fafa, and then the effect of Fiendish Rhino to get the search in the end phase. But at this point I can just go into the Pendulum Summon, summoning my Pendulum Dragon, and then at this point the effect of Tsenke Magician to use it on my on the Beatrice. I make the Beatrice level 7 to go into Big Eye. So now he's got the effect of Dante because he was sent to the graveyard to recover the Seer, and that's fine. And then it's the effect of Big Eye to steal the Farfa so that he does not get the effect. And at that point I could just attack both with my Rebellion and with Farfa to have a lethal. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Here we go, my boys, against Zuzu. Let's see what it's got. Of course, Melodious for sure. There's nothing else that Zuzu can play, so it's us to begin. So I just went straight up with the as you can see right there, a double Minor Terrorist. So to go into the Abyss Bomb Nightmare first turn. So we're in a pretty good spot because we have the Treacherous as well. It's got the Mystical Space Typhoon, unfortunately, and then the first movement solo. Perfect combo to begin with. It's got the Sopran right there. I used the Nightmare to flip that down, so no fusion summon for you. It's got then the Sonata using the effect to summon the Chopina from his deck, then Chopina to recycle the Sonata that comes back. At that point I just went for the Nightmare's effect. Why? Because he could just actually get rid rid of Nightmare anyway, so that's why I flipped that down, and at this point he attacked, and that's fine. So we have the Joker, actually the best that we have got, because now with Joker we can fill our board thanks to the fact that he lets us add a card to our hand. So Pendulum Summon then into the Odd Eyes Dragon, and then a big guy. It's just the MVP of this deck. You can just tilt the Shopina, and at this point we can just get rid of everything right there. So now that we got Shopina, cannot recycle anymore, and also he does not have a Maestra on the field to go into the Bloom Diva. That was the point of the steal. So he's got another first movement solo to summon the solo, the Melodious Songstress, and then the Sonata. I just start attacking, but that's fine. He can't do nothing else, because now I can even steal again with my big guy. Steal the. Why did I steal the solo? Because solo, when it's destroyed by battle, he lets special summon him from the deck, and we do not want that to happen. So effect of big guy, then the effect of Xanki Magician to make it as a level, and then Doom Rider, because we're not done yet. At this point we got Pendulum Summon to summon the Joker again. Level 4 Malevolent Scene. Why did we do this? Just in case he has a score in his hand to make our attack to 0. So with Malevolent Scene we got rid of the Sonata. Look at that, at those plays. We made tons of plays in one turn. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. These guys instead was one of the rank up duels, so it's another serum expecting again Burning Abyss. So it's us to begin. We have the Joker to add the Minor Terrorist because we want to go into the Nightmare, the Abyss Worm Nightmare. So the skill of course to go into our Pendulum Summon. We have an Dice Arc Pendulum Dragon in attack position, and then of course the Nightmare is here. We have a couple of set cards and we are chilling. So he's got the finish to be the Rhino to begin with, then the Libich to go into the actually Nixie Summon, but of course we have the Nightmare, and when we flip down one of the monsters, I mean he could have summoned something else, because with Rhino they can't be destroyed, but maybe he forgot. So he's got a set card. We can just have the Typhoon to pop that. Then we have the Treacherous as well. At this point I just start attacking because I remember that this one has lower defense, has only 700, and it's got Leverage effect to summon that, and we're actually good with that. It's got the Scums effect to summon the Tour Guide, to add the Tour Guide to his hand. It's got then the effect of Baba to summon him, and then the Abyss of Nightmare to flip that down. And at this point he can't do nothing, he can't special summon anything else. The Seer does not get destroyed just because he has its effect negated, but the other one can't be summoned. So we got the Minor Terrorist, as you can see right there, Xanki Magician to make the Nightmare as he has a level, and boom, we got the Abyss Wheeler. No effect this turn, my boy, so we can pop everything without even caring about that. Then I just use the enemy controller to go for lethal. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Here we go, my boys, on my 3-win streak, and this is the time of DDD. Triple Ds. Let's see who's going to begin. Let me see. It's actually us. We have the Joker to add, of course, the Minor Terrorist, so we can go into the Nightmare first turn. So we got, of course, the skill to go into our Pendulum Summon, and then there you go, the Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon in attack position, just to you know, as another monster to stand up. And we have the Nightmare with the enemy controller, so we should be chilling. Let's see, he's got just triple set card, so maybe he actually braked. So at this point we can just summon the Joker and add another Dice Pendulum Dragon. At this point we can just attack. We want to keep the Nightmare, and he just flipped down the Dice Pendulum Dragon. That is not a problem. And he's got the Pendulum skill, the Savant Newton, and then the Savant Thomas to go into the Pendulum Summon of an Abyss Ragnarok. But at this point, even if he does not have another monster, I just went for the flip down. I don't care. So now we just have the Dice Pendulum Dragon flip up, Spiral Flame Strike to get rid of the Abyss Ragnarok and to go actually for lethal. But it's got the Book of Moon once again, and at this point I should have put the Nightmare in attack position. That was a mistake in my opinion. It's got the Pendulum Summon once again. Let's see if he has the Ragnarok and something else. He's got only the Ragnarok. Again, flip down. He just handed his turn. At this point we can use the effect of Xanki Magician to make the Nightmare as it has a level, and boom, Malevolent Scene to get rid of that even quicker. But it's got the Dark Contract with the Witch. But what he does not know is that we still have to Pendulum Summon right there. there. Look at that. We've got the both of the guys level 7. We have 3 level 7 at this point. Big guy to steal the Ragnarok so that he does not come back, and we can just go for lethal. That's how you do it. There you go. This was a 6th win in a row against Sky Tenjo. How could we miss Galaxy Eyes? So we have it's him to begin. He's got a couple of set cards and he's done. Then we got the Joker to begin with. Had the Dice Arc Pendulum Dragon, and then the skill of course to go directly into the actually 2 level 7, and I just went to pop one of the back row. He's got a Book of Moon, that's fine. And then at this point I just start attacking. He's got the Forbidden Lance to save him just enough, you know, to reduce the attack, just enough to survive. He's got 500 life points, and then he's got the skill to go with the Galaxy Zero, as you can see right there. So he's got the Pendulum, the Xyz Summon from just the Galaxy Eyes itself. The Neo Galaxy Eyes is here to negate the effect of all the cards, so no change of the Xyz rank to a level for the Xanke Magician. Then he's gone with the Galaxy Eyes Full Armor for the Dragon to pop the first card. He went for the pop of the Pendulum Dragon, and then rank up Xyz for the Cipher Blade to pop another card, and he went for the one of the Pendulum skill. That's fine actually, because now with the Joker we can just add the Pendulum skill that we need, but we even draw it, so he didn't need to add, and so we can just go with the Malevolent Scene at this point. We didn't even need to do that. Look at that, because now we could just set the Pendulum skill and Pendulum Summon again, but it was not needed. That's how you do it. There you go. Here we go, boys. Last but not least, this was the final duel. I was actually pretty lucky in this case. This was the last duel to reach Kag, so it was him to begin, and just went for a set card, as you can see, a set monster right there. I even had the Typhoon just in case you have a back row. Then I went straight forward with the Pendulum Summon of 3 Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon. That was quite iconic, to be honest. So with Yugioh summoning 3 Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon is just one of the best feeling ever. Then we've got we just scooped to this point, but what I was thinking it was just to go with a big guy to steal that sad monster, but it just made it even easier. So guys, that was all for today's videos. I hope you enjoyed all the explanation and the replays and the commentary, because on it. And guys, sorry for no camera, because I actually am struggling. I have some issues at home, so I can't have my camera turned on, so sorry for that. And guys, I hope you can actually this video can help you reaching King of Games. Of course guys, if you have some questions, feel free to ask me whatever you want in the comment section down below. I'll be happy to help. And thanks a lot for watching, and as always, see you in the next one.